Welcome back to Business Live. So ahead of Farmers Day, which is tomorrow, November 7, or actually December 7, we have some tidbits on the performance of Ghana's agri sector. And later we'll travel to Finland, where we understand that Google's parent company Alphabet will test its drone delivery service next year. Let's take a quick trip around the world for our summaries.
Ghana has begun the export of plantain to Burkina Faso and other countries in the West African sub-region. The bumper harvest of plantain, the number 3 food crop in Ghana, after yam and cassava, has resulted in the export of the produce from Agogo and its environs to Burkina Faso, Togo, Benin and Côte d'Ivoire. A visit by the Daily Graphic to Agogo revealed the booming plantain business going on there. The good rains this year have accounted for a good yield of plantain, and especially in the Agogo area, the curtailment of the menace of nomadic herdsmen has accounted for the good yield. The activities of the nomadic herdsmen and their cattle in the past had constrained farmers in the Asante Achim North District in the Ashanti region from carrying out their farming activities. Statistics at the Ministry of Food and Agriculture shows an upsurge in farmers registering with the government's flagship program, Planting for Food and Jobs. With an initial estimated figure of 200,000 farmers expected to register with the program when it was launched in 2017, it ended the year with a figure of 282,000 farmers participating. The Daily Graphic reports that provisional figures at the ministry as of September this year pegged the number of farmers who had registered under the program at 600,000 instead of the projected 500,000. The ministry foresees a subsequent yearly increment until it hits 1.5 million by the year 2020, by which time the country would have attained food sufficiency and food security, making the importation of certain food items such as rice and maize unnecessary and unattractive. For the first time since its establishment decades ago, the Social Security and National Insurance Trust, SNIT, has said it will not be investing in real estate in the medium to long term until its portfolio has been rebalanced. The Business and Financial Times reports that the trust is also aggressively selling off portfolios that are not considered cash cows, such as the completed Baltimore affordable housing project of 1,464 units and the 1,072 affordable housing units at Asokore Mampong, which are expected to be completed by December 2018 within budget. Since 2016, SNIT has been paying out more benefits than receiving contributions, and this has alarmed the new management led by Dr. Ofori Tinkrang, who is heading the implementation of several cost-cutting measures. China has urged the US and Canada to clarify the arrest of Meng Wanjun, Huawei's chief financial officer. The daughter of the founder of the Chinese telecoms giant was arrested in Vancouver on 1st December and could face extradition to the US. Details of the arrest have not been released, but the US has been investigating Huawei over possible violation of sanctions against Iran. China demanded her release, saying her detention was possibly a rights abuse. Huawei is one of the largest telecommunications equipment and services providers in the world, recently passing Apple to become the second biggest smartphone maker after Samsung. Google's parent company, Alphabet, will test its drone delivery service in Finland next year. Helsinki will be the first European location for Wing, which has been testing drones in Australia. Its aircraft will deliver packages weighing up to 1.5 kilograms within minutes of an order being placed. Several companies, including Wing and Amazon, are developing drone delivery services, but they have spent years in development without launching. In December 2013, Amazon chief executive Jeff Bezos predicted his company's Prime Air delivery service would launch within 5 years. However, its service is still in development. Wing said its drones had made 55,000 journeys in Australia, delivering items such as medicine, coffee, and household goods.
So those were our summaries tonight, Daryl. That drone delivery service leaves me with no comments, no further comments on that.
Is a thing now. Cool, isn't it?
I don't have a comment on drone delivery service.
Well, she doesn't want to get into the other side of things here in Ghana. You know what we are talking about.